Well, free college could be the future for Bexar County students as Alamo Colleges develops a tuition-free program. Eyewitness News reporter Jaleesa Irizarry joins us now live from San Antonio College with details. Jaleesa.
Yeah, this program is still in its planning phase, but if it does go through, it has the potential to welcome thousands of students in starting their college career debt-free.
As if high school isn't hard enough.
Yes.
Try adding the impending doom of debt.
Especially because, we're not extremely poor, but obviously we don't have a lot of money for college, so I'm pretty much relying on scholarships, so it's hard.
High school junior Salma Valadez gets it. Her mother had to drop out of college because her family couldn't afford it.
Going to college is something she really wants to see all of her children achieve, but financially, it's just the stress of it is just ugh.
So to hear that Alamo Colleges is developing a program to potentially give all Bexar County students free tuition,
I think it's incredible.
The program is still in the works, but officials tell me they are trying to implement this after noticing the college enrollments in San Antonio are significantly lower than the rest of the country. The program would roll out in waves. They'd first implement the free tuition for a set of targeted Bexar County schools and then continue to expand each year.
I think that's crazy awesome.
High school sophomore Adriana De La Garza says this is something she'd take advantage of. As a sibling of a current Yale College student, she has seen the dollar signs and would welcome any opportunity to see those lowered.
Education shouldn't be something that's put a price on, Education is something you're leading with your life. It shouldn't be something that you have trouble getting.
Now, officials tell me they're still reviewing funding sources, but if all goes as planned, they'll welcome their first wave of tuition-free students in 2020. We're live at San Antonio College. Jaleesa Irizarry, KENS 5 Eyewitness News.